Hey Tauruses, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing Taurus reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter for mid-August post this full moon eclipse. So I'm going to start off with the Mystic Moon Oracles and see what we got going on for Tauruses, okay? Also, any second house placements or cross watchers for Tauruses, okay? Got pause, got pride and ego, okay? So and we got mask, okay? So I feel like someone is very defended with their pride and ego here, and it's like this mask to cover up for maybe insecurities or vulnerabilities or fears that they don't want to expose, okay? So they're coming forward in this very like prideful way, but inside it's not really who they are because the mask is here. I feel like pause could be, there might be like a pause in communication, a pause in the connection. Yeah, we got contemplation. So I feel like people are taking space to balance the scales. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Libra, but I feel like people are taking time to really kind of reflect and get some perspective and balance on this dynamic, okay? And we've got muse, okay? So even if this person isn't communicating with you, you might still be their inspiration, their creative inspiration. You might still be the person that, you know, gives them that magical feeling, but they're just not communicating with you right now. I feel like they don't want you to know that with the pride and ego. They're very kind of guarded and just like secretive about how they truly feel with you being their muse, perhaps, okay? It could be vice versa. So I'm going to pull from the All Things Intuitive and see what we got here. Fate, new love. Okay, there was another one that wanted to come out. And warning. Okay, don't dismiss red flags. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. And fate, okay? This is a destined partnership. So I feel like some of you guys might be coming up on a situation where someone you were supposed to meet, but just be careful that you're not ignoring red flags. But I do obviously see a new love happening. Could be with an old person, but it's a new chapter that's developing, okay? So just, you know, make sure you're paying attention to red flags and you're not dismissing them. Okay, so I'm gonna pull from Radiant Rider-Waite. We've got Wheel of Fortune reverse. So I feel like this is kind of like an erratic energy, like there's just kind of an unpredictability here, sudden changes, you know, in things that are unexpected. So let's see what else we got here. We got the Moon, okay, Page of Cups, Four of Wands, Two of Cups. Okay, there's definitely partnership energy here. This could be like a twin flame because we got Two of Cups and Four of Wands, okay? This is like the traditional twin flame card in the tarot with the 1111. The Moon is here, so I feel like there could be some secrets, there could be some truths that you don't see. Like I said with the warning, you could also be dealing with the Pisces, but I feel like there's a lot of unconscious like desires here, things that people are not even necessarily aware of. That it could also be the moon that just, the Aquarius full moon that just happened. I feel like with Six of Swords reversed, you were trying to head towards a calmer place, but things might get kind of erratic because I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Six of Swords reversed, might just be a lot of like upheaval, like a lot of like chaotic energy. And we've got two Pisces cards here, so we got the Moon and we got Page of Cups. So some of you guys might, you know, be meeting a Pisces or be dealing with a Pisces already, or your Pisces might be your twin flame. But I feel like they're very unstable right now. They're not in a good place. There's not peace there. And I feel like you might see it as like they're doing well, but that's like a mask because I pulled that mask card, and that's also their pride and ego that wants to, you know, make it seem like things are better for them than they really are. So I'm going to pull from the Cosmic Tarot and see what we got going on here. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It could also be Mars or, you know, like I said, second house placements, whatever resonates with you. Strong Taurus energy. Got 8 of Pentacles, okay? So someone is really trying to feel like good about themselves in terms of the work they're doing, their accomplishments. They want like the recognition. It's also kind of another pride and ego thing, confirmation. So I feel like they really want to be seen in a certain way. They want to be seen for, you know, how well they're doing or the work that they're putting in. 7 of Cups reversed. I also feel like this is a very chaotic energy. So I'm getting a lot of chaotic energy. And 9 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like someone doesn't feel confident like just standing in their own. There's like a lack of confidence and self-sufficiency here, okay? So someone might be codependent. Someone might just feel like they're not good enough. So they're trying to get recognized, but, you know, the pride and ego thing, it's like, it's a mask, like I said, because inside they don't really feel that good. We got the Lovers, okay? So some of you guys might be dealing with a Gemini. Also, there just might be multiple lovers with the 7 of Cups reversed and the Lovers here. So someone might be having multiple options. Someone might be making a choice between 2 lovers, okay? Definitely a love dynamic here, though, with the Twin Flame, the 2 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. So let's see what this is. 8 of Cups. So I feel like with this, I haven't pulled this card in a while, actually. Someone walked away from something, but I feel like with this 8 of Cups, this person is pretty sad. And it's not necessarily the person that got left, it's the person that left. Because you see, he's sitting there. It's not in the traditional tarot. He's abandoning the cups and going on a new journey. But this is like him sitting here. You know, all these cups are kind of in the past, but he can't get over it. So someone might be really dwelling on the past and feeling pretty stuck and sad in the past here, is the feeling I'm getting, okay? I'm going to pull from the Goddess Guidance Oracle and see what messages we got here. Got start delegating, bodies of water, spend time near water, such as the lake, river, ocean, to recharge your batteries, okay? This also could be dealing with a water sign. Like I said, we had the Pisces a lot here. And ask others to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself, okay? That's another thing about letting your pride and ego go, and like letting, you know, people in, and like letting people see your vulnerabilities, that you need help, and inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. There's an owl here. I just saw an owl this morning. So owls are a lot about like truth and wisdom and kind of seeing things from the bigger perspective. So that's the inner wisdom of just kind of getting in touch with, you know, your inner guide about a situation. If you feel like someone is your divine counterpart, then trust that. Also, maybe take baths, go to the ocean, you know, do whatever you can with water, because it's very purifying and cleansing, okay? I'm going to pull from the Moonology and see what we got here. New moon in Capricorn. Some of you guys might be dealing with Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off, okay? So that 8 of Pentacles reversed. Someone might feel like they just haven't gotten the recognition for their hard work, but I feel like it's going to pay off, okay? So keep the faith in that. If that's you and you feel like you just haven't gotten that success that you've been putting all this freaking energy into. New moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. I got this twice for you guys in terms of a new love. So there's definitely new love on the horizon. And new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. So some of you guys might be dealing with a Gemini as well. I'm going to pull from the Twin Flame messages and see what your divine counterpart wants to communicate to you that they're not saying right now, okay? From their higher self. The Mystic Moon, Twin Flame messages, volume 2 here. I'm afraid to take that next step right now, okay? It was really me, not you, okay? So even though their ego is not letting them admit it to you, they're telling you from their higher self, they know that they made the mistake. They know that it was them. They realize it was them, okay? I see a little part of you in everyone I meet. So they're reminded of you all the time, I feel like. You know, they're definitely thinking of you. I'm sorry it got so loud suddenly, but they're not able to communicate, but communication is key. So at some point, you guys are going to have to communicate with each other. But that's the message I have for you, Taurus. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.